Okay. Hello, hello. I wasn't on yesterday due to being sick. Today I'm still kind of sick, but I live. So hopefully I can make up to it. I plan on streaming almost all day today, with the exception of breaks to do some cleaning and, general upkeep like I had got to do around the house. So I'll think like break around lunchtime, maybe a break in the afternoon, stuff like that, but I'll be back. Yeah, so good. I'm here. And we are going to continue destroying this game. Well, I wouldn't say destroying. Yeah. It's a little bit harder now from some recent changes they made, but it's fun. It's fun. Okie dokie. I think I got everything set up too. I double checked the what the heck? The full screen for this game. I got my chat working over top, so everything should be a-okay. So yeah. Now we just recently taken a city. Neanderthal city. Hopefully the one below that one will be easy enough to take too, but that took some units. I'm gonna have to create some more good ones. I would love obsidian, but I don't think I can get that right now. But I'll need stuff for this city. And yeah. So I'm gonna focus on my main city, but once I get far enough, I'm gonna send units down here for defense and all that. I'm not too scared of most of my neighbors. If somebody's honestly dumb enough to attack me, then that'll be kind of funny. Okay, so I think what I've got to do today is finish taking any of the Neanderthal cities nearby, because I'd rather not have them near me. And hey, free cities, technically with my culture, because they're all Neanderthal. And if you get upset I call it Neanderthal over Neanderthal, it sucks to be you because you're wrong. Alright, next. But yeah. How much more? 2 more turns, I think, or something. What I'm basically going to do is send my other units down, because I think that was a pretty well-established city. But if I send the rest of my units down south, I can attempt to take out more cities. The stronger they get, the better. I'm trying to develop one early super unit as well, because if I can get one unit that's stacked out with everything, they could make a huge difference in wars and stuff. I prefer to save it for, let's say, like an elephant unit, but I don't really care, honestly. Once I get to elephants, though, I'm pretty sure I can blitzkrieg this entire continent. As long as I get it way earlier than everybody else and established. Will I get that? Probably not. Fun enough, though. Herds of wild animals have migrated in numbers. Cool. Alright. Oh, look, Votem's awake. Hi, Votem. Good morning, my baby. What are you doing? Good morning. I love you. You're such a good baby. I love you, my Votem. Yeah, hi. I love you. What are you doing? What are you doing, huh? I'm gonna go pet him real quick. Hey. Hi. Good morning. Just came to say hi. That's all. You're just so sweet. Okay. Now, hear stuff in the background, let me know. If anybody happens to stop, and I doubt it, anybody's actually listening to this, but hey! Now, this week, I am going to be starting Legend Dragoon. As of when, I don't know. It could be later today. It could be... Well, I'm going back to it, not starting. But, yeah. I mean, I'd love to restart, but, man, I don't know. But, yeah, either later today, tomorrow, or Friday. Friday may not be it. I might save the game till Saturday, because I have a visitor coming Friday. Well, we have a visitor coming Friday. Me and my grandmother, so we'll see. I am slowly going to start streaming more and more. It's just hard to work around everything else in streaming as I get used to it. Okay, so we must have a rock dust gatherer. They should be close to getting done, I hope. Well, I don't know. They're kind of hurt. What have you got? Caveman can just defend. I doubt anybody's going to touch the city with that in there. Okay, so I don't know. I'll split them up later. I'll just make them all defend for now. I gotta make sure they all get healed up. Might take a while, but hey, it allows the other cities to build up so I can grab them just in case if they're ones. Because if we capture a city with a 1, it'll raise it. Okay. Oh, that's who's up there. Why are they right next to some wood spearmen? Get the hell away from the wood spearmen, please. Appreciated. I ain't moving them. They want to die, they can die. That's their own thing. Good. I pretty much knew that was going to happen when I saw that. Well, it was too stupid to survive. That's why you don't go next to wood spearmen. Go full retard, pay the price. Unfortunately. Don't go next to enemy units. I'm not overly worried, though, because once I start pumping hunters out, it should be okay. Excuse me. Alrighty. So. Oh, it's got 11 more turns. Yeah, probably because I'm on eons or something. I swear they've changed something about this, though. They're talking about culture. It's a little bit harder to take stuff later on. Which would make sense. I actually like that, but that will make the game so much harder. Well, it does. Basically, the more culture you have, the harder it is to keep it. So yeah. Oh, that's Wakandan, I believe. Not. Yeah, that should be Wakanda down there. Actually. I am not attacking Wakanda just yet. But what I am going to do is attempt to block him the hell in. I don't know. I kind of want to kill Black Panther just because he's too close. I would have left Black Panther alone otherwise. Well, that could be an extra Wakandan city, actually, because stuff's weird. If it is, I am going to attempt to attack. It's early enough. If I can just wipe them out, that would be a huge boon.
It is easy to dodge a spear that comes in front of you, but hard to keep harms away from an arrow shot from behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go shut a door because that is way too loud if I'm talking on that. And I don't need copyright bullshit. Alright, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm shutting the door because the people are too loud. And Vodum went into his water. It's just kind of low, and Vodum likes to shove grass in it, so I gotta keep it clean. And I mean purposely shove grass in it. Tortoise isn't dumb. It understands that if grass sits in water for long enough, it gets soft. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be playing this for today, because I do have stuff to do. Later on, I might play a different game. I just wanted to play this for now, because it was something easy, something I can work around if need be. I don't care. If you revolt, I'm just gonna murder all of you or raise your city to the ground because I can still destroy the city. I mean, what are you gonna do to me? If you really want me to blow up your damn city, go ahead. Alright. I'm really not too worried about it. Not at all. I have my gatherers. I need one good unit for my gatherers up here at some point, because then I can link both cities pretty easily. And I'll actually be back in just a moment. Okay. Be back. Hi. Okay. So. No, you're fine. You're fine. Just come on. Come on. Come on. I don't know why you're standing there talking to me instead of going. I don't need to hear anything. I know what you want to do. You need to stop doing that because all the time you stop and just block everything. You can talk to me while you walk. It'll be alright. But if you want somebody to sue me, keep the door open because some of those voices get too loud. That's why I closed it. If that stuff gets recorded, I can get sued. Okay. You get it? Because it's not mine, and now I'm broadcasting it over the internet. You understand? Okay, yeah. So please, just move. Okay. Too close to me, so I don't know what it is, but if it's Wakanda, I'm going to attempt to attack him. I don't need Wakanda to become advanced. No, yeah, you said you're going to the bathroom, right? Yeah. I'll bring them to you now since you want them now. I figured you're going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. now that she's figured out her own stuff, I'm back. Oh, I love my grandmother to death, but she is not always the prettiest woman. I love her so much, though. Oh. Okay. Could not read that for the life of me, who it was. But honestly, because of this city is probably why Wakanda's locked in a little corner. And that's probably why Wakanda isn't doing as well either than what they normally do. Normally, they're at basically the top. Now, again, I know why they're not doing as good as they could be. Because Dr. Doom's just building an army. Dr. Doom's just been creating units. I almost guarantee you that's the majority of what he's been doing for a while there was creating units. That's why he was lower. Wakanda, though, just kind of got put in a bad situation. They just kind of got locked over there. Oh. I can't say nothing about Super Mario. The amount of times Babylon has done terribly is uncountable. I've seen him do good, but it's not too often. Fair game. They might as well be barbarians to me. Fair game. Screw your tracker. I don't care. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. I dare you. I'll raise your city in a second. That's what you do. When cities don't obey, you burn them to the ground with everybody locked inside. If you remove the whole city like that, you know, I'm gonna pull them up by the roots. No more problems. Like magic. Ha! Chances of me getting attacked by all this shit, probably kind of high. That is a pretty good city they got going there. Yeah, they've got a good city going there. They got some production. Huh. That'd be a good city to nab. That'd be a good city to nab. That's where I would have put the city anyway. Now, one feature they did remove, which I thought it was a nice feature. I always liked it until I decided and I figured out why it was removed and decided it was a great thing, which are storms. You used to have storms that could appear on the map. They'd like, you couldn't see past them really, so like reduced the visibility of that area. You would have rain, weather, and stuff that would hurt your boats. It would hurt your units, and generally it was just nasty. The whole storm thing, it was just nasty. Like, it could influence a war by just storms appearing in your way. It's like, well, I can't sit on this anymore. Genuinely though, I mean, I sort of liked it, but I can see why. It didn't add anything to the game and only proved to be an annoyance, just all around. Now, if they ever were to remove the natural wonders, I'd have a big problem, because back in the day, I almost like stopped playing Caveman2Cosmos like really early, because there was a natural wonders mod, and I figured out a way to use it with Realism Invictus, which was a really good mod for Civ 4. Realism Invictus, one of the premier ones. I would highly recommend it. Don't think it's nearly as good now, not even close, but back in the day, yeah. Honestly, I thought it was better. Because at that time, it was like 10 years ago just about. Maybe not quite. I don't know, but it was a long time ago. But yeah. Now, Natural Wonders, yeah, because somebody came out with a mod and I was like, oh, I wanted to add this. I was trying so hard on my own to add it into the game. And just to find out, I was paying attention. Oh, yeah, we added this. All the time, I love Natural Wonders. Because they're a great strategic resource, location, what have you. Excuse me. Now I gotta move down here into that jungle. I don't have a choice. I either move down there to attack, or I just take the L. I would love some LSD though. Not gonna lie.
Time is but the stream I go fishing.
Stuff makes me hyperactive.
I drink at it, but while I drink, I see the sandy bottom and detect how shallow it is. Its thin current slides away, but eternity remains.
Sorry, right over that. So I like fishing. Time is but the stream I go fishing in. I drink at it, but while I drink, I see the sandy bottom and detect how shallow it is. Blah, 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 blah. Improvements. I guess. I want the whale, though. We're gonna turn Japan. We're just gonna murder all the whales. Because that's what Japan believes in. Murder all the whales. I'm not even gonna lie. Actually, for the Japanese like whaling industry, they'd probably prefer if they could get everything. I mean, not kill all the whales. You know, leave a couple alive, but breed. But even then, I wouldn't put it past them. Just murder the goddamn last couple whales. Japan just kind of murderous that way. Towards them. There we go. That's far better. Okay. I probably stand no chance at all, but they usually have their strongest unit there first. And they probably only have one really good unit. Let's find out. Yeah, because they have a 4, and they only a couple 7.5s, which are just as strong as my units. That'll keep them occupied, though, and away from me if I leave the units there. They may not bother Wakanda as much, too, but honestly, I don't care. What's Wakanda gonna do? Make a city near me? And then I'll burn it. I would really rather be friendly with Black Panther, because where he's located at, I don't like anyway. But, just too close. But we'll see. Something in real life, why the reason why people, I mean, countries with close borders. I should say people with close borders. It really should, because whoever rules the nations, you're close to me. Probably go end your life. Some stupidity. Oh. Barbarian exile. I hate exiles. Don't let them into your area too if you can help it. Because they'll just, what exiles and other things can do is create havoc in your cities. Which will actually increase crime and shit like that too, I believe. But I mean, I'm pretty well, like, solid. Negative 102 crime. Negative 121 disease. This early on. Beautiful. Common cold, screw you. My people are unlikely to get the common cold unless I screw up. Healthiest people ever. Defenses from the city. Oh, okay, they're damaging them because they're right there next to the city. Oh, I got Diana. Goddess of the hunt. So basically Artemis, it's just Diana being the Romans version. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice. Because now I can join the city as a great hunter. I would love to just make a master tracker, but it's useless, honestly, until later. So we're just going to join the city. What is that going to do? Tons of food, increased research. I'm slowly getting another gray hunter anyway, so I like to keep an extra one just in case, but it doesn't really matter. At least not to me. Alright, they're building a rock gather. How bad is your revolt status? Warning! I can do, but I only have, whatever, 5 gold bribe. I'll bribe them for now. 5 gold? Here, I'll chuck it at you. Sure. Take it. Alright, I can have them heal over here. That's a pretty defensible area. The Vikings have founded Borg. And I'm sorry, that was funny. To me, that's funny. Go kill the Vikings before they start the Borg. I didn't even know Scandinavia has a city named Borg. There had to have been one that existed at some point in history for that region. Bionic organism? Borg? Is that why? Biotech. Anyway, most cultured. Ha! You're cultured. You're most cultured my ass. Catching up, though. Scandinavia, though. I don't know what to do about them. Yeah, because they're directly across the way from me. They're going to be a problem because they got a 5 city. They're going to be a big problem if I don't start shaping up and getting cities. I'm going to start building cities too, and I know exactly where to put them. The more cities, the better. But you gotta watch your gold while you make cities. Always make sure you're positive. And positive by a small chunk. Because otherwise you'll make a city and you'll go bankrupt in no time, and then your entire nation starts falling apart. Because you spread yourself too thin. Do I even have tribal yet? No, he's ahead of me. Sure, I'm going to build those real quick. What I'm going to start trying to do next, though, is once I'm done there, building what I can of what's here. Anything quick and easy. Like, I'll even queue up some of these, quick and easy. This one makes no sense why they changed it. Because it was supposed to give you, like, disease or something, too. That's dumb. I'm going to have to add a mod for this game or something for that. Because whoever decided to change that, that'd have a damn good reason. Because early on, you're supposed to be able to monitor stuff like your, I mean, you're supposed to have issues like disease and stuff like that, but I bet you somebody was just like, oh, here's the game demon, and changed it. They tried like a little bitch, so probably why we have this without disease on it, but oh well. Might as well throw it in, right? Yeah, because see, you have stuff. It doesn't make sense to me why they changed the carry-on gather. Somebody probably got something retarded stuck in their head and decided, hey, I'm just going to be stupid and take this out because it makes my game easier. Pretty much almost guarantee. I mean, I'm not the only one that sees that stuff. I mean, there's other people that notice shit like that when it happens. A very vocal member on their forums. I've always been very much in favor of being part of it, even earlier on. The guy was always outspoken on their forums. When he had an issue, open his mouth, like, not mouth, piped up what he had to. No matter how insulting or otherwise. You're good. Good guy. It's what you should do. Sure, that's good enough for now. Excuse me. Smart. Anyway. Oh, I will be switching to another game, like I said, but it won't be for a bit. Plan on playing this in the closer to lunchtime. Then do what I have to around here, and then this afternoon I'll be playing one of the games I've been playing, probably. Trying to keep the games I play down to a small amount, because I kind of like jumping around to a million different games when I play video games. which might be bad. Ah, damn it, somebody beat me. Wow. I don't know what they did about this game, but they are getting way too fast. Like, I'm on Noble, easiest damn setting. I used to play an Emperor and be slightly, like, at least to where they're at or slightly ahead, but god damn, they've been improving this game. Because I probably haven't played this until I was originally streaming early in the year, some months ago. But I know this year they've been doing a lot of polish. I mean, not all the polish is good, some of it's not so great, but most of it's good. But I do hate that. Like, I'm literally on, like, Noble, and somehow they're ahead of me. Yeah, because they never get ahead of me this fast. It's probably because I'm Neanderthals. They have an innate disadvantage in this game because their stuff sucks. Starting out, it's goddamn awful. Still, holding up pretty good. I'm just gonna do normal strategies I normally do, and if I'm too far behind to do them, I don't really care. They're getting up way too fast. I have no idea what kind of drugs they like pumped into the opponents. Because I'm playing a Noble. And this game is currently harder than an Emperor game. Or an Immortal game. Not harder than Deity. Deity is way harder than this, and Nightmare is worse. But this to me is equivalent to, like, let's say Immortal. On harder settings.
A well-aimed spear is worth 3.
Okay. I wonder if I should just murder protesters. That should be a thing in my nation. The Votum is the God King. He is the god of this nation. Shall obey. Cool. That's worth a save. Alrighty. Good. Rage fires in every city.
You not so tough.
Nobody's really aggressive to me, though, right now. So that's at least one good thing. Keep them away from me. I mean, I'm guaranteed to catch up. My strategy always works. Regardless of how many times they've changed this game, this same strategy has worked for like 10 years. Okay, cool. They pretty much gained control of that area. Okay, cool. Hmm. I'm not quite sure. The only reason why the Aztec are so high is because they have extra cities. I'm almost positive that's why the Vikings are so high. Yeah, they're guaranteed to have other cities in there. At least one other major city.
Last of all, Húrin stood alone. Then he cast aside his shield and wielded an axe, two-handed, and it is sung that the axe smoked in the black blood of the troll guard of Gothmog until it withered, and each time that he slew, Húrin cried, Are Inteluva!
I don't know who also decided on that image, but that's worse, I think, than the old image. But it works. It's all opinion anyway. Unit reward, snake pit, what? Why don't I get some unit rewards? Fuck. Alright. Good to know. I mean, I really don't need work. My little sister, college degree for art, but good to know. Though I will say one thing, I can't actually direct message you on Twitter. I have to find you another way. Because I am banned from Twitter for platform manipulation. So permabanned all accounts. Let's see. Could do. I'm sorry, I'm just undecided. Should I focus and just get that tannery in there, or should I just go through these? I think I'm just gonna go through these. I'll actually get up more of the smart stuff. And there, I know I have other things to do, but yeah. Why did I ask me? Oh, it didn't. I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. It happens. Sometimes you just go full stupid. Happens to the best of us. You ain't stupid at some point. You can't comment on stupidity. Sure. Ah, man. Resources bugs. Hey, well, at least I got bugs now. So one thing I don't get too is after I fight somebody, there's like one unit left out. I never used to do that. It's a little bit weird. Huh. I just love beating them one by one because all they're doing is making themselves weaker for like no reason. Doesn't quite make sense at all. Oh well. What do I want to get? Ooh. They can get up city attack with this. Yeah. I'll get up some city attack. I should start doing that with all of them. Just slowly get up city attack. Keep wringing the city dry of units. Now, I'm going to play this game till approximately 11 a.m. Then I'll decide from there whether or not I'm getting off immediately, switch into another game. Or whatnot. I might actually... No, we'll see. I might go later, but I don't know. Huh. Surprised I'm not having more troubles than what I am, though. One good thing about the Neanderthals and barbarians is they're going to keep everybody else busy and away from me, which is good. The longer I survive, the stronger I get. Because I have an exact path I go down. I could explain it, but I don't want to. It's a whole process I do. But we'll get there. Now, there is a chance before I get too strong, I can be wiped. But I highly doubt that's going to happen. Unless, like, the Aztecs or the Vikings take all their forces and decide to just try to, like, raise me to the ground or something. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, you know. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely? Surely. Shirley Temple. I don't know. Yep. Okay. Eh. Whatever. I just want to do that. I'm done down there. I'm done with this bullshit. I'm just going to create one super army up top. I'm just done. Change it up a bit. Plus, I get a ton more money. I'm more interested in the money. I'm going to start building up a better army, though, shortly enough. Somebody got shamanism and druidism. What? I mean, they've already gotten up to, like, chiefdom and stuff. That's why I'm saying they're way too far ahead for where they should be. Way too far ahead for where they should be on this difficulty. So I recommend if you play this, like, I was playing at Immortal and Emperor just fine. Never a problem. It made it a lot harder. Alright. This game's getting a little bit irritating right now, actually, because of what they've changed. I mean, it's good. Fairly better, but I don't know why the difficulty spiked so damn much. Guess it's the way I was playing the game. I guess they patched it to do that. But there's one issue I have with that.
By all means, read what the experts have to say. Just don't let it get in the way of your woodworking.
How it used to be, and it was a big argument for years on the Caveman2Cosmos forum on Civ Fanatics. Well, the Civ Fanatics forum, the Caveman2Cosmos stuff on that forum. But yeah, it was all about like keeping the game as open as possible for like every type of strategy and stuff like that, so people can do what they want and stuff. But it started to become a big issue because they started blocking off stuff. So you basically, what they were doing, certain people, is they're trying to make it so you either go down the path they want you to for how you should go through this game instead of your own, figuring out on your own, figuring other ways to do it. They're trying to like freaking pigeonhole you into one thing. I think Raxo tried that bullshit at some point. Somebody did. One of the conversations, but yeah, it wasn't. May not have been that person. Could have been somebody else, but there was some discussion for a while about that. And I don't like it when they affect certain things, but honestly, the game is more polished. It's just I don't understand why they are getting text so fast. It's 22,000 BC. It's like 20,000 BC. Come on now. I know Pyramid's supposed to be like 10,000, but I don't know. I don't know what they changed then. Because I know that was an issue for years too, which is pacing. Because they're trying to make it match the clock, but then they're like, oh no, it doesn't have to match the clock. No, it should match the clock. No, you know why? They're just, yeah, they're screwing around for a while trying to figure that out for this. Honestly though, I don't know why they're so fast. It's possible that I've just screwed up royally in the beginning, so there was a screw up majorly there due to well, due to a lot of things. I don't know. All I know is, what the fuck? I guess it's good that I start on difficulty I did, because I'd rather not lose on one of my normal difficulties. Kind of be irritating. I just gotta figure out what the heck's going on. Why they all got spiked with so much frickin' research right off the bat. Like, they're above and beyond the player. It's a good thing I stuck in Beeline Sting. Screw them. So I do recommend that option. There's some people that apparently can't understand why you need to have it, but the option makes sense. I mean, I'm quickly catching up, but I don't understand how some of these are so much farther ahead. Unless I've gotten lucky in text and other stuff, because there's no way they should have beaten me to the religions. I should have been able to snag one of the two, shamanism or druidism, but all that means is now that we have inquisitions, any other nation's religions are going to be burned out. Because they don't exist. Druidism and shamanism do not exist. Every last one of them will die in my country. You are not allowed to believe those. I am intolerant. Just for not allowing me to discover him. Be petty. Now what I'm trying to do, though, is get up to elephants, and then I'm just going to be building elephant armies to take down cities. I'm trying to get far enough along before people start getting palisades. Because I don't really want to have to break down their defenses to get in, if I can help it. If I do, oh well. Sound considered minuscule. No good. Oh, is there another city or something up here? It's not going to last very long. And I dare it to attack me. Okay. Go! Fight!
As used by these Tararu, the spear thrower was a tapering piece of carved hardwood, shaped with a semicircular outer half with a deep groove to receive the end of the javelin.
Addles are actually really good. But I don't know if I'm going to make them. I do like spear people, and I do like putting them with the elephants and stuff. But, yeah. Because basically what I'm going to end up doing is just trying to make a super mammoth, elephant unit. I'd say super mammoth, but I don't think we got any real mammoth. If we do, it's just out of my reach. Oh. I'm definitely going to raise that city, because I want to save the city ruins, because city ruins in this game are great resources, but they're a later game resource. So it's something you want to protect and not destroy. Not only that, but you can randomly get treasure out of them. Treasure's really good because it'll help you build like wonders and stuff faster. But it has to be within your borders for like those the treasure events stuff to activate. Good. Lavaria jumped up. Cool. I'm just gonna kill you. Okay, I'll be back in just a moment. And I am back. Okay, so in this turn, yeah, I might actually switch off sooner. I actually don't want to go past them doing this, so we will see. Okay. Weird. Okay. Okay, so I'll be right back in. Alrighty. Oh, I also love how that ghost chat thing never saves properly. It's like you update it. Well, update me again. Update me again to the same version. Update me again. Alright. I gotta change something on it. Excuse me. Maybe that'll work better for chat. bathing ritual. Now my people will bathe in my main city. Yay. Them and getting those harems. It adds disease, but what's the point? I mean, the carry-on doesn't give you disease anymore. So might as well stack everything in there. Because that carry-on thing was a big issue for a long time. I'm pretty sure that's why they changed it, because people were complaining, oh, I picked it up early and then it ruined me late game. I mean, that's their own fault for being awful at playing the game and not paying attention to what they're doing. I'm definitely going to make a mod at some point to restore a lot of the old stuff that's been, I think, erroneously changed or removed. It's like that's kind of why I wanted to work with, the Natural Wonders and do that stuff myself. That's why I'm making a Natural Wonders expanded mod for this.
Surround
Because I want good features. Because if it sits for too long, I'm afraid somebody's just going to remove it out the game. Oh, it's so old. It doesn't quite work into my game anymore and shit like that. And I need to go backhand developer of this. Apparently, a lot of them live over in like Europe and stuff too. But still, U.S., Europe, Canada. Some decisions don't make no sense besides helping certain people with their specific games. Because still, that carry-on thing should have disease. It doesn't make any sense that doesn't have disease. Because that made sense for a long time. For years it was like that, just to be randomly changed. Probably because it hurts somebody's game. Oh, poor me, my game didn't do so well. I just hate changes like that. I really do. I hate it. I like the difficulty that it adds. You know, you do something early on you're not quite aware of, and it screws you up like 100, 200, 1,000 years down the road because something you did so many years ago. It makes sense. It's what the real world is like. I'm a big fan of those. Somebody got David Crockett. Okay.
I'd rather be in a tent than in a house.
What, are they trying to send up a whole bunch of units for what happened? Really? Okay. Buffalo jump. I'm looking for military real quick. Very well could have screwed myself with that army, but I don't really care. I'm gonna build a better army and just rip the continent a new one anyway. That's essentially what I'm gonna be doing. Oh, cloth or leather. It doesn't really help me anyway. Alright, whatever. Doom is just founding cities now, so he's going to catch up to them soon enough. That's why he's getting ahead. Cities make a massive difference. I plan on pumping out cities soon enough. I'm just going to start taking over sections. And then once a city gets established, move on to the next one. Okay. Yep, just said that as an exclamation. Yep, sure did. I need to not do that. That needs to not be an exclamation from me. All right. There's nothing I can do there, but look at them. Look at them. They sent literally like every goddamn unit they had, so I know exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to raise this. Which if they do, because I was utterly unprepared this time around for some of the major changes they've made through this cycle. I just have to back it up a couple saves. Because they're going to attack that with everything they've got. There's no way they don't attempt to take that city. We may not have liked their chances when they went up to it with the army that I've got in there. Some whole set of forces.
Stretcheth out his rule, he marketh it out with a line, he fitteth it with planes, and he marketh it out with the compass, and maketh it after the figure of a man, according to the beauty of a man, that it may remain.
I exit out of that way too early. Okay. I want to get Megafauna because there's a chance I can get giraffe archers. And giraffe archers would be kind of useful. So I could ride the bison and stuff. Okay, aiming for that 11. Well, waiting for 15 more minutes, really. Before I go do stuff, and then I'll be switching over to another game. Alright. Figured. Alright, we're gonna call quits here because I wasn't quite sure what was going on, so I'm way behind this game compared to what I'm usually at. So rather than worry about that being taken, I'm gonna switch up what I did. So next time I play, I'm actually going to go back to where I had units down below and just leave them there because they might keep them occupied from coming up here. All I got to do is prevent that army and then I should be good. So, probably should have been careful of that. But I don't feel like restarting a game or trying to take this or dicking around because they've been changing stuff way too much. I like most of the changes, but I was not expecting for research to be spiked. They straight up gave research crack to everybody else. I guess to try to keep up with it's an artificial way to keep up with the freaking player. So I think I'll call this game quits and I'll move on to another game. Yeah, they've just changed way too much. I think they've actually made the game a little bit worse in some aspects because they're making it so people have to follow more of a route they want you to, while also making the game generally better to play. It is generally better to play, but somebody screwed up somewhere along the lines. That's something they did. Like I said, I use a strategy all the time. I'm doing the same exact thing I've done on Immortal games. Never had an issue in this game. Even when they were crying, oh, the harder modes are so hard back in the day. Like the AI apparently was so great or something. I don't know. They were complaining about something. With the AI, and I was still playing in harder difficulties, no issue. So yes, somebody drastically changed something recently. And had a large impact, massive impact in the game and how I play it. But that's fine. It was also a screw up on my part early on because I didn't know what they'd changed. Oh well, for better or worse, it is what it is. So I will be back in a little bit. First I'm going to take care of a couple things, and then I'm going to be back more than likely with Tenkaichi 3, but we will see.